I think I told you that... I told at least one of you, I think, but for the longest time, I thought Freesha Vakadu was Simlish, and not a Vine.
Freesha Vakadu?
Doesn't
Bartholomew. That's the word.
Bartholomew is straight up a real-life human word.
That's not even from the
It
Sims.
sounds kind of Simmy,
It does
though,
sound
if
like
you think
Simlish,
about it.
if you think about it.
It does.
Do you guys know how the songs in The Sims work on the radio? Where they...
Yeah, it's very funny.
Real artists, yeah. I'm just having a look at some funny ones, if there are
Isn't there
any.
a video of Katy Perry in the booth for one of those last Friday night, I think?
Someone like that. Yeah, this is a Depeche Mode song.
Which Depeche Mode song?
Suffer Well. I don't know Depeche Mode that much,
Sexy.
but I feel like, yeah. Katy Perry, Hot and Cold. There's full lyrics here that they've written out.
Oh, God.
Vuchikanet, like a girl.
Send them to me.
Okay.
I want to
Oh
do
my
an
God.
artistic reading.
Sing them
This
for
is
us,
truly
Toby.
wonderful.
Sing them for us.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, it's really long.
She can nap like a girl. Chica claps. Chica claps.
Oh, hello.
That
Like
shit.
Five Nights
that
at
shit
Freddy's?
is not. That I was about to say that shit is not family friendly. Chica does not clap shit. Babu, Z-Rex, like a britch. I'm a britch.
Like a bro.
Boo, where's a Grieving?
Crypto Zeke.
I crypto.
Like funny, like the Dogecoin. Haha, am I right?
Yo.
Am I gamers?
I love
Am
I love
right,
investing in
gamers?
crypto Zeke. You're so
Not
fucking
proof.
right.
I heat it up blue. I heat it up out. I heat it up tau.
You'll do this whole thing if we let you, won't you?
Yeah, we're not gonna let you. Cue music.
I love how every time we do the fucking we sing the song.
It's funny every time.
I think it's funny for
Anyways,
us.
you guys want a podcast? You guys want a
Maybe.
podcast?
You guys want a podcast? That's my impression
Is
of
that
you.
an
That's my impression of
impression of
you.
me?
That's my impression of you, Toby.
That was
Wow.
so. I don't know how to feel about that, but I'm leaning towards bad.
Yeah. That's me mocking you. That was my mocking tone, Tobias. What do you think about it?
Jesus.
You feel mocked?
It made me.
Do you feel mocked
It
right
made
now?
me feel. It made me feel sad and a little horny.
Oh. Cue music.
We already cued the music.
Play it again, fucker.
No.
Glad we paused the flow of the podcast to talk about.
Just to do.
We
that.
haven't got a flow. Let me do the fucking. We haven't even done the intro
Yeah,
yet.
fucking
gamers.
that.
Yes, start the
Fucking
intro.
then, come
I
on.
cued your intro and you did not do it.
Sorry. We still had vibes to finish, I guess.
Did we?
The vibes are dead, Callum. Say your
The guys
piece.
are dead and
I'm
you
sorry.
killed them.
Look, okay, let me do some fucking necromancy, right?
Yeah.
You. That's me reviving.
Just do it.
Say it.
Hey, welcome
say
to.
the funny words.
Hey, welcome to Writers Roulette, the show that is celebrating its 10th anniversary today. So...
No.
No.
That's not.
Oh, sorry.
No.
10th
That's not how
fortnight. 10th
episodes
fortnight.
Yeah. Okay. This might as well happen today.
Hey, my name is Callum. My pronouns are they, them, and I have a party hat on.
What the yo? Whose party is it?
Holy shit.
Ours. It's our 10th anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
Okay. My name is Ashton. My pronouns are he, they, and I've got one of the blowy tube things. That's what noise it makes.
Hey, my name is Tobias. I use he, him, they, them, and its pronouns. And I brought a cake. I baked it myself,
Yo.
so it's a little
Yeah.
shitty, but it is a cake.
Thank you. What flavor is it? If it's not red velvet, I'm gonna kill you.
It's cake flavor.
Fuck.
Yo, is that like the ASDF movie bit?
Yes.
Pie flavor.
Wow.
That's Batman. That's the Batman transition.
Okay, well, if you think about it, the Batman transition is kind of like the lick.
Maybe.
No.
I'm gonna read
They're
from a list
both-
of randomly generated words. Shut up. And from that list, From that list, my co-hosts are going to choose 3 words that catch their ear.
Ooh.
From those words, we're going to pitch a story for some kind of film or TV show or whatever. You know, it depends.
Depends on what we're feeling.
It depends
really
on
do.
the vibes.
It depends on the words more than anything, but I'll let you have those as well.
The vibes, arguably, are also the words. Vibes are in everything, really, if you think
There are
about it.
vibes to these words.
Give us some words. Give us some words to vibe check. Callum.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Callum, dearest.
First word is throat.
That's
Then
we
we-
can't. I would. I
can't.
I
We
want to
can't.
say yes.
It's funny, but no.
No, I won't. I won't say. For once, I won't just say yes to the funniest word.
Thank you.
Yes.
We've got dim, deny, sassy, wacky, Note.
Wacky.
wacky. We're kind of wacky on Hip Podcast.
That could be. That's basically
Yeah.
just a filler word, so we don't have to like deal with the fact that it's 3 words. Hell yeah, wacky.
Yeah, exactly. Wacky.
Everything we make is wacky. Fuck you. It's our own format, and we're bad at it.
Yes, correct.
Wrathful. Holy shit. Purring. Amok.
Purring.
Purring is fun.
Because I don't know, cat character.
We got a wacky cat in here.
Let's put a cat.
Wacky
Put a cat in the
cat.
show.
Measly. Poultry. Cheese. Seat. Cheese has come up like 3 times now, I think.
Does that mean we have to do it
Has
legally?
it? No.
This is at least the 2nd time.
This will be fucking.
Just doing Tom and Jerry.
No, yeah.
Like a
We
gritty
can't-
remake
no.
of Tom and Jerry.
Well, that's not wacky.
Oh my god.
It
We
is
should
if
get-
we put the wacky races in
Just please.
it. It is if we make
Continue.
gritty
Please continue.
Hanna-Barbera crossover.
I'm going to scream.
Desire.
Shaggy
Audit.
is played by Timothy Chalamet.
We were
Oh my
almost there.
god.
Just
Anyways, if you recast Matthew Lillard in anything, I will kill you.
he could.
Oh my god, we need to get Matthew Lillard somewhere in this show.
Yes. Man is
I'm
a legend.
as a
Pretty.
co-guest. As a guest.
Yeah, let's get Matthew Lillard on the podcast.
So that
Matthew
me and
Lillard,
Toby
you're
can
out there.
flirt with Matthew Lillard.
Yes, that's
Callum's
entirely
welcome
the
to
point.
join as well. I just don't know if
I
he
feel like
lines
I don't
up
have
with
the
Callum's taste in men.
appreciation.
I don't think he
I-
lines up.
So,
Yeah.
like, how is filming Scream?
Oh, we're doing
Like,
this
did we
now?
Filming Scream. I'm just saying.
I am Matthew Lillard. Scream was good. That's what he says.
That's so interesting.
I am Matthew
That's
Lillard.
so cool.
You're so funny,
You're so
Matthew Lillard.
funny.
Why am I doing an American accent to get with
Can we get a 3rd word, please?
Okay, fine.
Yes,
Say a
continue
word.
reading.
Cumbersome, magic, defective, sneeze, sheer, pardon. Please, guys,
Defective.
pick something.
Defective? I like defective.
Okay.
Right.
You all shouted at me for my cool, good ideas. Also, I was just trying to avoid saying magic because we keep fucking doing magic and I get
Yeah, we keep
confused.
Yeah,
doing
fair.
magic things. It's kind of a problem.
Oh, for a second, I read wacky purring detective, and I thought that's our protagonist. But this is wacky purring and defective.
We could still have a wacky purring detective.
I am very down for that.
I love the idea of it's a Catboy detective, and the whole thing is just he's like really bad at detecting things, and yet he ends up solving every case by virtue of just being a Catboy.
Oh, wonderful. Is this
I really like that.
Catboy,
idea.
Catboy, or Beastars or something? That's the only furry thing that exists.
No, like a Catboy.
Like a Catboy. Okay.
The Catboy is played by Matthew Lillard.
Honestly, it would work.
Maybe.
Arguably, Shaggy is a dog boy.
No?
No, he's not a
No,
dog.
stop just saying
He's-
things that are wrong.
I think I'm right.
No,
it's right.
He's got fucking dog features. He's not a dog boy.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about vibes, Ashton.
What? What are the vibes? Surely the vibes are have ears and dog tail.
Go
No,
woof.
because like
Go woof. Or
dude, he's best friends with his dog.
That doesn't
and
mean
both
anything.
His dog and
Dog is a
I'm
man's
not
best
done.
friend,
I'm not
Tobias. That
fucking
doesn't
done.
make us all
I am
dog
not
people.
fucking done. I'm not fucking done. So don't interrupt me.
Do then.
When I'm building my narrative. Jesus. Anyways, I think that plus all of his interests like center around his dog's
Oh, he does
interests.
eat
like
dog
there's
treats.
not a thing. Like, he eats dog food, and he likes food in general, and he's a huge scaredy cat, and in
oh yeah,
general,
scaredy cat,
like,
famous dog trait.
fuck you. Fuck you.
You walked into
First of
that
all.
so fucking fast.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm saying this man has all the qualities of a dog and none of the physical features of a dog, and that, I think, is quintessentially Dog Boy.
And yet you won't let me make my gritty Hanna-Barbera remake in which Timothée Chalamet plays Shaggy as a dog boy.
Toby, I think you just said some words and then had to retroactively make up some justification for it.
Actually, no. All of that went through my brain before I said, I think that Shaggy is a dog boy, if you think about it.
I don't believe you.
Well, you cannot believe me all you want, motherfucker. You know what you're gonna get from that?
Oh,
you're gonna get a
fuck.
negative point.
Cool.
For doubting me.
Okay.
When I needed you most, you vanished, bitch.
So we've got a wacky defective
Purring detective.
purring it doesn't have to be a detective, right? I'm thinking, like, genetic modification.
Oh my god, are we
AU.
doing body horror Catboys?
That would be great. We've got a mad scientist, and he's like the
Because defective could just
the
lean
key.
right towards, like, eugenics type subplot.
It's like it's like the
Main
Fly.
plot is he's a cat boy.
I was just thinking he accidentally turns himself into an evil cat boy.
You.
Evil.
I'm a
He
fucked up
accidentally
and
give
twisted
himself the
Catboy. Meow.
Frankenstein, it's a cat boy.
I was literally, yes, this. I want him to be like, ah ha ha, I will create, I am become creator of Catboy, destroyer of
Cis people.
normal shit? I don't know. Destroyer of cis people.
Maybe Rocky Horror, but it's a cat boy. Maybe, like, he's trying to make himself a cute woo cat boy boyfriend.
You can shorten that to
really
Cat
like that.
Boyfriend.
And the Catboy ends up being defective in that he is evil.
And goes around, like, killing a bunch of shit. And
Yes, I love
There
it.
Oh,
might
this
be a
is so wacky, guys.
it is wacky. It's wacky of me
It's gonna
to say.
be whack. We can play anything as a comedy. Do you not remember Kindergarten?
Okay.
Shit was literally the apocalypse. Armageddon was in the name, and yet wacky.
That was wacky. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think we can do wacky killing spree.
Thank you. Thank you for believing in me. You're gonna get a positive point for that. I'm
Let's
feeling generous.
go.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Happy podcast.
Oh, fuck.
birthday.
Wait.
Happy
Okay,
birthday.
speaking of birthday, not a joke. This episode is coming out 2 days after Toby's birthday. So this is the Toby birthday
Oh.
special.
Oh,
It is?
I think so.
Toby. Love
Thank you. I love you. Mwah.
Birthday.
We're in the same room, so
We
we did just
just-
do a little
yeah.
kiss. Yeah.
We're in the fucking polycule house as well, so it's not like we're, we've been in the same bubble this whole time.
Yeah.
So that was a
I mean,
safe.
I'm-
That was a
I'm
safe Corona
vaccinated.
kiss.
Yeah, like, I'm vaccinated. We're good.
I'm
Imagine
not. I
getting
don't think I
vaccinated
should do this.
under
Yeah.
18 in the country that you live. Please help us, God.
Oh.
Please help us.
Imagine not living in a country that, intentionally hoarded vaccines so you could give them to children under 18. Couldn't be me. And then I take a long drag of a cigarette, and then I...
The sexy, sexy Toby cigarette ash. It burns.
Sure.
Ashton!
What did we tell you about fetishizing smoking habits?
No, I was the one fetishizing it. I was just like, I wouldn't put my cigarette out on you. I just kind of blew it in your face.
Sad.
I mean, if you want me to.
I don't know why I'm playing this as a thing that I have.
I was gonna say, if you keep yes-anding this, get help.
Like, I can always take my little cigarette and...
Why are we still
I was
fucking
so-
talking about this?
I don't know.
What is...
I just wanted to do a funny little vocal improv.
This is
It's
That's
funny
weird.
when Toby makes noises.
Okay, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I like making funny little noises.
Also, love how you're, like, getting more uncomfortable about this than, like, either of the people directly involved in it.
It's like that one fucking image where it's like, I consent, but isn't there someone you forgot to ask?
The third podcast host.
There I am, yeah, it's me.
The third host. I love how I just indirectly implied that Callum is Jesus.
Oh yeah. Sick. I'll take that. Can we give a point to Jesus? Not me, just like actual not actual fictional Jesus, actual Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus
Okay.
Bible.
from that, I'm gonna say point Jesus Bible.
Fine, yeah, take one of mine. I know where this is going. Take one of my points and give it to Jesus.
I was about to say negative point Callum for implying that Jesus isn't real.
Yeah, okay.
We're a Catholic podcast.
Yeah.
It's good to know that Jesus has more points than me. I think that checks out in all contexts.
I think Jesus should have more points than anyone, actually.
How many points do we want to give Jesus?
How many points does... I was just about to check the leaderboard to see how many points. Ashton has 10.
How many...
So
wait, how many
Jesus...
were we going to give BDG? 1,000?
BDG gets higher
1,000.
than Jesus.
Yeah, I was going to say, we need to give Jesus 999.
I'm just going to say, I'm going to give Jesus 19 more points in addition to the... one, so, and then whenever Ashton gets up to the level of Jesus, I'll just
one for
praise Jesus.
Praise Jesus.
Raise Jesus.
Jesus, sexy as shit,
But,
dog.
had, like,
that man.
sexy hair and was,
Yeah,
like,
he had great hair.
anti-capitalist. That's, like...
That is base
Yeah.
and sexy.
Good for
okay,
him.
yeah.
Based and sexy pilled. Let's
Jesus
podcast.
pilled. Let's fucking podcast. What are we doing?
Well, who is this scientist character? Why is he Frankensteining himself a cat boyfriend? Fun? How much of this character do we actually
I
need
have
to
an
flesh
idea.
out?
I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an
What's your
idea. I
idea?
have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I think that he should have had a normal, not cat boyfriend, and then the boyfriend dies, and he's like, "Shit, I gotta Frankenstein this motherfucker." I was doing my funny little experiments in secret, just to solve death. But then my funny little boyfriend died, and I think I gotta fix that. Then he's like, also my funny little boyfriend, kind of was like a cat boy kind of dude. He was like pretty.
He always wanted to be a cat boy.
He always wanted to be a cat boy. So I'm gonna make him a cat boy as a gift, and also as an apology for in case death was better than this. So then he does that, and then it works for a time, but the defective comes in that the cat stuff also made him a little evil.
I was gonna say, what if he goes feral or something?
Yeah, and at the end, it ends up being I'm sorry for referencing this again, but it ends up being like a Hannibal Will situation.
There we go.
Where it's like, yeah, this guy's evil as shit, but we're still dating.
Yeah, just like in the show, canonically.
Yeah, canonically,
yeah,
they are dating.
They are,
and fully alive.
I don't know anything about Hannibal. Should I be scared?
Hannibal Lecter is a cat boy.
Hannibal Lecter is a cat boy.
That's all you need to know.
Have you seen that one Twitter post?
No.
It's very funny.
I feel like I might have seen that one Twitter post. Are we gonna go and find it?
No, I'm just gonna describe it to
Okay.
you. Essentially, it was a K-pop fan going, it would be funny if people who like stand Western actors did the same shit we did. So it was like there was a picture of like a paw print in some bread, and the text was like, who did this? And then the second image was an edit of Hannibal Lecter as a cat boy.
Oh my god, okay, so I've looked up Catboy Hannibal, and I have found this, like, terrifyingly good Photoshop
I really didn't want this.
Mads Mikkelsen with cat ears.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, why is that so good?
Isn't it?
He'd look like with cat ears.
That is exactly what he would look like with cat ears. Here's the other guy as well. Hold on,
I would like to pose something to you.
Uh-huh.
First of all, his name is Will. Second of all, I think Mads Mikkelsen should be our Catboy boyfriend, and Matthew Lillard should be the mad scientist. Therefore, it's still wacky.
I think that kind of works.
That is.
I'd kind of like this to be an animation, because otherwise it might be a bit too horrifying. But we can have them voiced by Mads Mikkelsen.
I think it should be anime cat boys.
Okay, I will absolutely take that it's like an anime-esque thing. We're not Japanese, and we don't live in Japan, so it's not a real anime, but it's anime-esque.
Yeah, like Castlevania. That's why for this episode, I'm recommending Castlevania. Because it's got so many similarities.
It's similar in that they both have hot people in, right? That's the link.
There are hot people in Castlevania, that is true.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to finish that.
My IRL friend keeps trying to get me to watch Castlevania.
I think you'd like it.
Watch it.
Yeah, specifically because of the boobs, but I think
It's got
like,
sexy people in
I
it,
like
and
the
it's
plot.
got really cool horror in it.
That's like my two favorite things, and in the same thing, that's
Whoa,
double
yeah.
favorite.
I think it has the most interesting horror creature design in, like, modern mainstream animation, so I think you'd really fuck with it.
Nice. So right now, we've got mad scientist has a boyfriend. Boyfriend dies, he's like, oh shit, gonna make him a catboy and also alive again. So that happens, and then the catboy ends up being evil, but in like a hot way.
What sort of evils do he do, is the question.
Like a lion or a tiger. I think he goes
Yeah.
crazy insane, like, loses humanity and becomes, like, literally animalistic.
Like, starts, like, ripping people's
I
heads
think
off
that's
with
pretty
his
hot.
catboy teeth.
That is definitely
like,
pretty hot,
Covering the
yeah.
streets with blood and just going on a rampage and stuff.
What if his brain is half cat
Yeah.
brain, half human brain?
That borders on weird if they're dating.
Yeah, but it's like...
It's like, werecat.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay, yeah. No, you got a good point, actually.
I think in general, when it comes to murderers specifically, I think they're more scary if they don't lose any of their human autonomy. So, like, they can be a little, like, weird and wacky and crazy. Like, no one's denying that Hannibal Lecter, per se, is weird and wacky and crazy, and what is going on with that man in his brain? Who decided to make this man the way that he is? However... He's still got human autonomy, he's still got poise, he's still got something. He's still like, I am fully a human being, which makes it even weirder when I full on kill and eat people for fun. So I'm thinking, the Catboy gets animally, like, he's not gonna not be, like, he's gonna be like a lion kind of dude. I really like the idea of him going feral, going crazy, going wild, but he's still gotta have that human aspect for it to be spooky as hell.
Yeah, okay.
And, like, I think cats are often, like, portrayed as more, even if feral, like, got, like, an intelligent kind of
Oh,
evil.
yeah, that's fair.
It's
Yes.
not just, like, kooky feral werewolf. He's scheming while being feral.
Yes.
A little bit of
I
Scar
love
Lion
that.
King up in here, if you'll let me.
Absolutely
Scar Lion
that.
King Catboy.
Absolutely that. Skyline King Catboy played by Mads Mikkelsen. I can absolutely get behind that.
Have you guys seen the sexy Lion King
No.
furries?
There's a
No.
why? We were on such a
I was
good
having
being
a
on
really
track.
good time.
We were having a really
Oh
good
my
time.
God, the fuck-
We were on
I
track
haven't
with the
even
plot,
seen
and
it
you
yet.
bring that shit up?
I've-
Like, why? Do you want us to not have a good podcast? Do you want
Are you trying to
Do you want
sabotage?
another coffee break?
Oh.
Do you want another coffee break, Cal? Oh, I have seen those.
Yeah, those. I've never seen the fucking monkey guy before.
I haven't seen the monkey guy, no. But I gotta be real here. I like Scar more in the movies, but in this image, Mufasa's the clear choice.
I don't think so.
No.
It's the man tits.
No.
It's the man tits.
Yeah, but his fit is awful.
And I can fix him.
Gonna cure him
And
of
he's
this
got-
terrible style.
Look, do you think that Scar does not have, like, massive badonkadonkas underneath that? No, he's just wearing, like, a full, like, suit or, like, leather jacket type situation. He's, like, just
I
because he's
guess,
not wearing
it's
fitted
just-
clothes doesn't mean he doesn't have absolutely huge melons under there. Man melons.
I get that, but also, like, I really like the, like, one thing of gray in that man's hair.
Don't
Like,
say
it's
that
just
man's
a little
hair.
streak.
Please.
In that lion's mane.
Thank you.
Please.
Is that less creepy?
Yes.
I'd rather you own up to it. I'd rather we all own up to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't pretend that you're not looking at a furry here.
Yeah, okay.
He does wear glasses. Okay, that.
He wears glasses.
Yeah. Okay.
I was surprised you guys were so willing to continue that bit after just, like, passively mentioning it. Also, I love our visual gags on Hit Podcast.
No, because I make the visualizers now. So this bit here.
Oh, fuck, you can pop them up. Oh my god, you can pop them up. Watch on YouTube, we'll pop up these images, maybe.
As long as we don't do too many fucking visuals for a thing, because.
Oh, by the way, here's the image of
crazy.
Catboy Mads Mikkelsen
No.
and Catboy Will.
Fine. Okay.
On screen
here,
right now.
Yeah, on screen right now.
There they are.
Fine.
On screen right now.
Hope you
Just
enjoyed
don't make
them.
me. Just don't make me do too much shit.
Oh, and here's a picture of Ashton doing a flip.
Oh, God. I'm gonna give Ashton a point here just for, like, having to deal with this.
Yeah.
And also, you know what? My goodwill is over. Negative point, Callum.
Cool, okay.
Negative point, Callum, for continuing to get us off track.
No, that's okay, that's actually so valid.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I didn't need your permission to give you a negative point.
No, I know, but I'm
nice
just
that I
saying,
have
you
it.
know, I genuinely agree with it, and it's not, I'm agreeing so I don't lose more points.
To me, it doesn't matter as long as you agree with me. Anyways.
I know. Anyways,
so we have a general plot nailed down. Why don't we, nail down the specific beats that we want and any other characters we might want to include?
okay, yeah. If we want to work out some beats, film, question mark? I think this is a film worth of content
this is definitely
and nothing
a movie.
more. Yeah.
I think it's either a movie or it's like a Neon Genesis Evangelion kind of thing where it's like, it's really artsy, but it's also serialized, like it's an anime kind of thing, but it's still like got the plot of a movie. Like, have y'all seen Devilman Crybaby?
No, but I have seen Evangelion.
Okay. So I'm going for like a vibe a la those two things where it's like this could be a movie, but it's more serialized just because I like the plot beats that gives us.
I mean, sure, if you can like work that out, I guess, then I'm down for it.
Yeah. I just really like the idea of like the resurrection happening like in the middle of the series. So like
oh, hey, that's fun, yeah.
Yeah, in movies you can sometimes like look at the like runtime and see like, oh, this isn't gonna work out. But if you're like in a theater, you can't really do that. So, and I personally have a really bad sense of time. So if the guy was like, hoo, I'm like, okay, we're in the final act.
Right.
So I really like the idea of it being a series so that you know you're in the middle of the story and you're like, oh, this is not going to end well.
Okay, yeah, that's fun.
I also really like the idea of like just a really good shot where the resurrection happens. We don't see the Catboy at all. It's just the face of the mad scientist, and he's like, fuck yes, and then like a little drop in his face, like what the fuck, and then
credits.
It cuts.
Yeah, okay,
that's
cool.
Hold on, do we know that he's fucked up and evil from the moment the resurrection happens?
I think no, that's a good point. Actually, I think it should be like a corruption.
I think it should be a slow burn, but we should definitely get like a little something right when it happens, like oop. Because we all know where it's gonna go. It's a Frankenstein story.
Yeah,
ain't nobody think it's good. Like, it's not a fucking twist that he's evil.
I mean, what would the hint? What would the hint be then? Right?
I think it can just be a little fucked up and evil when he first gets up, and then he's like, "Hey, it's me," and then he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm normal now." Only he's not normal.
What
now.
if it's like a fucked up and weird cat scream or something, and then he starts speaking like a human?
Yeah.
Ah!
So like, hints the idea that we've made him too cat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay.
Also, in terms of like, especially if we're doing it as a series, in terms of like beats we want to hit, I kind of like the idea of, what am I trying to say? The guy has to kill a cat to steal the cat parts. That's a funny episode.
Yo, I love, that's so funny when we murder a cat.
No, keep going. I like this.
Well, no, because he has to chase.
Going.
It's a cartoon as well. We can do fucked up things and it still be funny. It's
okay, fine.
Yeah.
And like we kind of get to know the personality of the cat because he has to like chase down this cat, and we can begin to hint at the idea that this cat is a absolute bitch and is a bit evil, and we probably shouldn't have used this evil cat. But oh well.
Yeah. I also like the idea of a little bit of the resentment from getting fucking murked.
Ooh,
oh yeah.
We already know they're a little fucked up. They're a little evil. Obviously, their relationship is not going to be healthy. It's still going to be like we can have a little bit of unhealthy, murderous gay representation as a treat. So I'm thinking like I like the idea of some of that carrying over, and he's like, straight up, that wasn't cool, but you know we're still dating, and I still love you. So
can we have a thing where like when as the cat boyfriend is getting slowly more and more feral and cat. He starts like using the same tactics that the cat that the guy was trying to catch used in that episode. So it's like, so the guy is chasing him again, and he takes the same route and hops the same fence or something, and it's like cinematic parallels.
Yo,
being intelligent and doing movie shit, TV show shit,
cinematic shit, you might say.
Maybe if you dare to. Allow.
Readers beware. You're in for a cinematic parallel.
Whoa.
Okay, maybe not for this, but I like the
that's like a Monty Python
funny to have like
or
a
something.
flashing warning before saying warning.
Yeah.
Really point. What you're about to watch is a cinematic parallel.
Oh my god! If we ever get satire as a word, we need to just do like a Monty Python, but about writing a film
Yeah.
or something.
I know someone has a list of things that we thought of but didn't fit in a thing that we'd like to fit in another thing. Put that in the list.
If you're that person, put that in the list
That's cool of
and
you.
remind
Hi.
us. And join the Discord and tell us about it.
Yeah, you should
Toby, don't join the
definitely.
don't read the thing. Don't.
You should
Don't!
definitely join
No!
the Discord. The invite code is little h big K 3 little c little n.
La 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 la. Roll
Play the
music.
fucking track.
I'm done. You've already failed.
God damn, Ashton. Ashton, play the music again anyway.
I'm just saying, you can't say that and expect me not to do it.
I know. That's why I tried to cut you off before you do it. And I'm trying to, like, genuinely advertise our Discord or something.
I am genuinely advertising our Discord. You don't even have to click a link, because it's a podcast and you
You
can't.
can! We have a fucking link in the show notes now. Look at the show notes.
Oh, we do?
Yes!
Okay, well, I can just say
Oh
it.
yeah, I didn't tell you. Yeah, that's there now on the fucking stuff.
Okay, sexy.
So Catboys, am I right?
So, Catboys, am I right?
What's the deal with Catboys? What do Catboy eat?
What's the deal with Catboy food? Namely, human flesh.
Can they be having a romantic dinner and then, like, and then Catboy starts getting, like, passive-aggressive about the food being shit, and then I'm getting mad, and then just, like, him, like...
He, like,
resorting
storms
to,
out,
like, secretly
and then he
eating cat
comes
food
back with a can of cat food, eating it with a fork.
because he just can't stand the
I
heat.
honestly
Yeah.
really like the idea of them having a dinner, and then he storms out, and he's like, I gotta go get my boyfriend. And then he's just, like, fishing in a river, and he, like, gets a trout with his bare hands and eats it alive.
That, I did think of that as well. That is good.
Oh yeah, that's way more feral.
Yeah. And then he's just got his, like, he's just, like, halfway through, like, a living fish head, and he just looks up, and it does that, he does that cat thing where they don't really know what to do with you being there, so they just kind of look at you until you leave.
Oh yes. You gotta do. I think we gotta
It's like tilt their head.
gotta get a lot of Catboy head tilts in
Yes.
this.
This is not productive at all, but I
Perfect.
just think it would be really, really funny if he talked in the uwu voice.
We get
We
Mads
made
Mikkelsen to do.
Mikkelsen to
an
do the uwu voice. Tell me, Will.
Maybe it's like for one bit. Maybe it's like for one.
Uwu.
There'd be like he'll do an occasional uwu. I'd like
Oh,
him
that is funny, especially with
speaking
Mads
like a normal
Mikkelsen's
human
voice.
man. I think that's funny.
Yeah, that would be very funny.
But we can get the occasional uwu. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cinema,
He's a
baby.
catboy dilf. Make no mistake, this is a middle-aged catboy.
Okay, sure.
Which makes it even funnier.
This is a
'Cause what if
middle-aged
he- 'cause what-
Catboy.
Cause what if he's fishing for the trout and he fucks his back up a little?
Oh my god.
And he's like, my back. 'Cause I'm old.
That is what old people do.
That's how old people do.
That's how
I'm gonna give myself a point.
Toby,
Yeah.
is aware of what old people do
Toby
in real
has
life.
met an
They
old
catch fish with their
person.
bare
Yeah.
hands and break their back.
Exactly. I'm gonna give myself a point for realism.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You wanna call me on that, Callum?
No, I'm in the acceptance stage now.
You know what? I'm gonna use my abilities to call you on that. I'm gonna
I
use my
wanted a
ability
point,
to call
so
you
I
on
gave
that. To
myself a
call
point.
you
Do you
on
have a
that.
problem
Toby,
with
what
that,
the fuck?
Ashton?
You could just fucking do that, I guess.
Yeah, I can just fucking do that, because it's my bit.
I mean, you are the points master. I'm just saying this.
Ashton?
Yeah, right. No,
But
you know
also
what?
what
Yeah,
the
I'm
fuck,
fucking.
right?
I'm joining forces
Right?
with Ashton this time
Yeah,
because
we're joining
for once he
forces.
has my back.
Actually, Toby, I changed my mind. You can give yourself points for
Motherfucker!
whatever.
Negative point, Callum.
Okay.
Nice. Anyways.
I think I have gone through the stages of grief throughout this point bit, and I think you could probably
the
track
stages
it.
of grief?
Shut up, grief. I nearly said grief with a TH.
With a TH?
Yes,
Green
not a
teeth.
TH.
With a TH?
Yes.
Yes,
Oi, oi, I'm
Toby,
British.
with a
TH.
TH.
With a TH? I'll get my kettle and I'll put on some TH.
There it is.
Because it's T
Yep. And it's H.
and it's H. Because I'm British.
That sounded like you were gonna explode when you said it that time. I'm British.
I'm British.
Oh my god.
we okay? Are we okay now?
We're British!
We're British!
We're not okay. Happy 4th of July.
We're British!
That was just a Dalek voice! We are British! We are not okay! I can't do it. I can't do it as good as you accidentally doing it.
I think that's...
We are the Daleks! Thank you. Very funny. All the time, always.
Yeah.
And I love that I got that, not because I'm British, but because I used to be a Tia Boo in middle school.
I was gonna say, I love... Doctor Who is the one British people thing we can reference to, Toby.
And Sherlock, right?
And Sherlock.
Yeah, the first season, and some of the third season.
That's probably all you need, right?
Yeah, I forgot most of the second.
I can reference the first episode, and then I'm done. And I think I might have accidentally watched The Hounds of Baskerville one when it was on TV, unless that is the first one.
No. The first one is Study in Scarlet. Or Study in Pink, I guess, now.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
I was gonna ask, are there any other characters?
That's what you were gonna say.
I don't think there are. I
don't think we need them. I think
we got Cat Boy, Human Mad Scientist, and then
really
NPCs that get their heads ripped off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a 2-man play of Toby's 2 favorite men.
Yeah. Not to be, like, all cinematic and shit, but I think that really, like, exemplifies how, like, fucking crazy weird their relationship is. Because, first of all, it had to be weird in the beginning for this guy to be so fucking, like, crazed and attached to this man to immediately be like, I'm just gonna bring him back from the dead. He's not allowed to die. Not on my watch, motherfucker. It really, like, gives us an idea to opportunity. It gives us an opportunity to, like, fully explore all of their weird bullshit.
Right.
Without, like, anyone else getting in the way.
Yeah, if it's a show about a weird-ass relationship, then having other characters in it is only gonna, like...
Yeah.
Break that immersion.
I think as well, we've accidentally set this precedent where every time they leave the house, it's at night, right? Like, you'd go out at night to catch a wild cat, or a street cat, and you'd go out at night because they were eating dinner and it's the evening or something, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, we've made it so that every time they go out, they're still isolated and no one's around them, just by virtue of when they go out. And I think it's interesting. Like, the idea of these characters only going out at night, I think there's some fun characterization to that.
I think so, too.
Also, werewolf parallel? Question mark?
Yes!
We doing Frankenstein and werewolf?
Yeah.
Hey, we can mix our metaphors. We're allowed to do whatever we want.
No, I think that's... I fuck with it. I think it's pretty neat. What do we need to do Jekyll and Hyde? We can do that. One of them is a doctor and one of them is a mister. That's all that story's about, right?
Yeah, sure, Def.
What do we got? The Mummy as well. That's the last Universal monster, I think.
I mean, you can always just be like, he was dead and now he's not.
My mom.
That's how mummies work.
Mommy King.
Yeah.
As well. Just give him that. Is that... Okay, we're drawing
That's
the
where
line
we draw
there.
the line. Yeah, of course.
That's
of course.
Okay. Good to know after everything we've said, both within the context of the plot and outside of the context of the plot.
That's where we're drawing the line.
That this is where we're drawing the line.
It's where I'm drawing the line.
You are gonna fuck a lion. And
I was gonna fuck a lion.
Cigarette out on my face.
It was
but
no,
you don't.
No. Hold on. I don't dispute the second one, but it was hypothetical. I'm not a furry.
You would fuck him. Shut up. It's only because we called you out on it.
I would not fuck him.
You were looking at sexy Mufasa. Put him back up on the screen. You were looking at sexy Mufasa and going, yeah, I'd do that. Or I'd let that do me.
You were talking about his man tits, Tobias.
You were talking about his man tits.
Looking him in the man tits.
Yeah, not in his lion eyes.
Anthropomorphic Mufasa. And this is where we draw the line. Good to know.
Good to know, yeah. No, it's just interesting.
Thank you.
What if this show had a name?
Yeah, probably.
How about Frankenstein, but ooh. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Ooh.
I feel like it's one of those things where you have, like, the character names in it, right? Like, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. There we go. That's that one covered.
Fuck, these characters don't have names either.
No, I was going to say, if we name our characters first, maybe we can bounce off that.
Oh, that'd help. Thank you.
let
Callum,
me-
could you pull up a list of randomly generated names?
Yeah, what if I did that? We've only got 2 men, because we hate women on Hit Podcast.
Look, they just had to be gay. What if they're not gay?
No.
Okay.
No. Heterosexual
actually
people
already
don't
cast
do
Matthew
this.
This doesn't
I'm
work if
just
they're
saying,
straight.
No,
Straight people
it
don't do
does.
this.
Female mad scientist.
That is the only way it
Mads
can work.
Mikkelsen.
Right? We're not doing it with
Yeah,
Cat
I
Girl.
wasn't gonna catgirl it, obviously not.
Then that's just Wonder Woman, right? There's a Cat Girl. What's cats? These are the other pieces of furry media that exist.
I think it has to be gay because
I also think it has to be gay.
no woman in their right mind would do any of this bullshit. Women are too
Yeah.
smart for this shit.
True.
Women are too smart to become scientists. You're right.
I mean, women
Thanks,
are too
Toby.
smart to go fucking crazy about their weird boyfriend who probably doesn't even wipe his goddamn ass because he's a straight man. And then
Lesbians.
lesbians are also too smart for this shit. Yes, they have emotional health. They can learn to move on.
I think Matthew Lillard is the perfect candidate for this
I don't wanna
deranged
understand.
mad scientist.
I just don't think women would do that, in that it is such an awful bullshit idea that requires a lot of emotional dysregulation to even think of, let alone do and go through with. And I don't think that's something. I think women in general are taught to be a lot more in tune with their emotions in society, and that's not necessarily always a good thing because men are pretty much trained to do the opposite, like in the patriarchy in which we live. However, it certainly protects them from doing bullshit, awful shit like this.
This is
Even
a
though it's not
conversation we're
technically
having
possible.
that is sparked by mad scientist Catboys, huh? This is
Yes. I'm just saying.
This
like,
is the
I think-
power
point
of
to
Hit
Toby
Podcasts.
for being able to turn anything into a conversation about gender.
Did you just give me a point?
I just think you should give yourself a point.
I'm not gonna lie. You giving me a point, I was like, wow.
That
Can't
turn you
believe
on.
I'm being.
That's your that just turned me on voice, Toby. Don't lie.
Yeah, you were going into the sexy Toby voice.
What? I have a voice.
It's
Yes,
not sexy
you have a
Toby,
voice.
it's horny
You
Toby.
so you just start speaking like this, you know? And it's just-
I think it's the same as the
Yeah.
fucking country girl voice. I think it's not. I think it's that voice. That's your horny voice.
I didn't even notice.
You do it. It's noticeable. I'm sorry to break this to you. To be fair, I don't think it's an unironic horny voice. Just-
I don't know.
when
I
you
think
do
it's
the
both.
horny for the
I
bit,
think-
when you do the horny for the bit, you're just
Yeah,
like,
you accidentally do the
"Ah."
voice.
Matthew Lillard, you know, it's like
Yeah, wait, Toby, talk about Matthew Lillard for a bit. Just talk about how
I
cool he is,
mean-
how cool you think he is.
Okay, well, I think that he was really cool.
There it
in
is. There it is.
Scream, like- That's different from my normal voice question mark.
Yes, only subtly. It gets worse sometimes, but there was a hint of it there.
Okay. I guess this is something I have to live with myself with now.
Well said.
This is
yeah,
just
sorry.
fuck off. You just rocked my whole worldview, and now you're gonna make fun of me because of my fucking inability to string a proper sentence together after the fucking
You got brain freaked
biggest
again.
revelation.
Mind freaked
I
even.
got fucking mind freaked,
Yeah.
my dude. Give me a second.
3 times in a row, baby.
Is this just gonna be an annual bit where we talk about getting mind freaked?
Annual.
Annual.
Because it's our
Annual.
anniversary. It's our
Annual.
10-year
It's an
anniversary.
annual bit. We do these once a year. It's fucking annual, Tobias.
Yeah, it's our
Tobias,
10-year
it's
anniversary.
fucking annual to you.
Stop bullying me.
Fine. Character names.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
please.
do you want me to read some names, baby? We have Jacob Warren, David Tanner, Rianne Butler.
David's
have
a
a
funny
thing.
catboy name.
I think that's really funny. I think both of them should have last names that are cat related. Not the same one because they're boyfriends and they're not married. Because if they were married, this would be less weird.
Okay, sure.
So, but I think they should both have cat related last names.
Okay. What do you want me to do about that? Do you want me to...
Just
Give you
look,
some
look
inspiration?
them up after.
Okay,
They can have normal first names. So David as the cat boy is funny.
okay.
I like that.
Diogo, Akash, Clyde, Marcus, Zach.
Zach!
Zach.
That's just such a dumbass straight boy name. I don't think we should use it, but it would be very funny.
Christian, Connor, Arian, with an I before the Y, but other than that, it's spelled...
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Lani, Ishan, Sid, Efi, which I thought was a girl's name, Cillian, Khalil, Milo, Nicholas, Hassan, Akil.
Nicholas could work.
None of these
I
are
don't
mad enough. I need a mad scientist name. Give me like a Russian crazy person name.
It doesn't have to be Russian. I don't like he's Russian.
I mean, he doesn't have to be Russian. Like, I'm just like his name has to have punch. Victor, punch.
Victor. Let's do Victor. What's wrong with Victor? We could do
We
Victor.
can't do Victor.
Oh, we
do
can just
Victor?
call him Victor and then just give him a different last name that's not Frankenstein.
Maybe we can't do Victor.
I don't want to
No,
do...
we could
I feel
definitely
like
do Victor.
Victor is too on the nose, you know?
We can call him Vicky.
Oh, guys. Okay, no,
What?
okay. On the random name generator, it's giving me Victor with a W.
Where's the W?
Where's the W?
Instead of the V, it's like W.
Victor?
No, Victor. That's how you pronounce that letter in something. Unless it is Victor.
We should name him Victor, just because that's very funny.
Atticus. That's a strong name.
Victor.
Atticus. No, I like Atticus.
Okay. Oh, I'm fine with Atticus. I think giving him a dumbass name that is one letter away from Victor is very funny, but if you like Atticus better, I will do it.
I am a big fan of Atticus. Shout out to Atticus Jackson, narrator for the No Sleep podcast. Very cool.
Woo!
Did we have a name for the other guy? I think I said one, but then I immediately
fucking-
forgot it.
Oh, you didn't write it down.
David. I wrote it down.
Thank
It's
you.
David.
Okay, you didn't hit send.
I'm
Okay,
taking
sick.
notes. I'm the designated note taker.
Sure.
Jovi. Do you want to give them, like, breeds of cats as last names?
Oh my god.
That would be hilarious.
Unless I can find something as ridiculous. I mean...
Wait.
Okay, wait.
I think that the Catboy should have a cat breed as his last name, but the mad scientist should have like a brand of cat food as his last name.
Oh, that's funny.
Fuck, that's good. Okay, guess we're doing some research. Cat food brands. Whiskers. That's the only one.
Dr. Whiskers.
Fucking
Atticus Whiskers.
Atticus.
Professor
I kind of like it.
Whiskers.
I like it a little bit.
I think we should look at other things, but
But,
if we don't have
like-
anything else,
I'm not against it, right?
Blue
Yeah.
Wilderness. These aren't things that names. Pro Plan, which you could shorten to Problem. Friskies. You could call
Proplin?
it-
We could do something with the spelling of Proplin.
I like Atticus Frisk. Does that sound like somebody who already exists?
Oh,
Atticus
yeah.
Finch is what that sounds like.
I mean, it works though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy Feast. Tiki Cat.
Atticus Fanciffist.
Fucking. Oh my god. Right, we're banking the surname Fancifist for another CEO. Or like a.
Wait,
Fancifist?
wait. So we could do Atticus Fanciffist.
Yeah. If you spell it, where's the right?
Dr.
chat?
Fancifist. Yeah.
Maybe a double F.
Instead of Fancy Feast, it's Fancifist.
Fancifist for the wiki, which definitely exists.
I was thinking double F.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense, because like, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah,
that.
like double F.
Dr. Fancifist.
The second F is the doubled one.
I know.
No, not for you, for the listeners. The
Oh.
viewers.
Yeah, like they might be Welsh. They might be used to a
Yeah, it
double
might be.
F at the.
Fancifist
Otherwise it would have been
versus
Fancif-
Vancifist.
Yeah,
exactly.
right. Exactly.
Kind of fucked up that they turned a single F into a V in Welsh. I think that's kind of wacky wild and mew.
And then.
Oh, what was the other one we need? Fucking
Cat
Cat
breed,
breeds.
if that's okay with you, lovely
Cat
caller.
breeds list. Persian, Maine Coon, Bengal, British Shorthair, Siamese, Sphinx, Ragdoll,
Dave Ragdell.
fucking
David Ragdell,
David Ragdell.
like spelled in the way that I'm about to spell it.
Ragdell,
Ragdell, because
fucking.
Ragdoll is too on the nose. David Ragdell.
I do like it actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank you.
So do you want to name it like Fancifist and Ragdell?
maybe.
I think.
I don't know. I was
think
gonna
it's
be
a little
like,
boring.
yeah, I
It
was gonna
feels
say we could
boring
do
for
something
this.
a bit quirkier than that.
Okay, let's have a think.
Catboy Nation. That's the end goal. It's if we get a season 2, he starts going crazy and turning more people into cat boys.
Into cat boys.
Yeah, and then he becomes king of the cat boys in the Catboy Nation.
He makes a harem of cat
That's
boys?
I mean, it goes beyond that eventually, where it becomes like a continent. But that's the subtitle of season 2.
Yeah,
Catboy
and then the third season is just Game of Thrones, but with cat boys.
Oh my god. I mean, I feel like it's been done, but like a political fantasy thing where it's like all the fucking like interesting fantasy races, not just elves and dwarves and humans again.
Uh-huh. The land of men, elves, and dwarves.
The land of I have only read Lord of the Rings.
Okay,
Cat
people.
Boys v Dog Boys for series 3.
Yes!
There's
Oh my
another
god,
mad
a rival
scientist who
Yeah.
I love that.
The
We still need a title, though.
yeah.
Let me dream.
Yeah, I'm just stalling
I'm sorry.
while someone does a brain think. It's fucking... What's the Reanimator book titled? I've forgotten the character's name.
Herbert West
Reanimator, yeah, it's like that. It's fucking Atticus Fanciffist, Catboy of Fire.
Catboy enthusiast.
Catboy enthusiast.
I do like that. I was going to
That
think
is a
like
good title.
Dr. Fanciffist something something.
Yeah. I like Dr. Fanciffist, Catboy enthusiast.
I don't think he's an enthusiast.
No,
It's
I think
like
that's
just
why it's
one
funny
specific-
though. Because it's like...
Funny enough to name it that?
No.
I think we're going for goofy.
Dr.
It's like...
Dr. Fancifist Catboy something, right? But not enthusiast.
I really like the idea of Dr. Atticus Fancifist, or just like Dr. Fancifist and the something something, and the quest for something.
Quest for
cat
Catboys.
Having Catboy in the title would be funny.
Yeah.
I like it.
What if it's one of those, you know those anime
Dr.
titles?
Fancifist and the Catboyification of one David Ragdell.
Oh, Catboyification.
I really like the idea of, and just drop the Fancifist and the Catboyification of one David Ragdell.
Yeah, no, I do like that. I was also going to suggest maybe it's one of those anime titles where it very clearly states the gimmick of the show. So it's like, it's like a fucking clickbait YouTube title. I turned my boyfriend into a catboy.
I think that's funny, but I don't
like
think
Toby's.
it necessarily
No, I
matches
really
the...
like-
Yeah. Dr. Fancifist and the Catboyification of one David Ragdell.
The full title...
See, I think that's a little long.
No, I
so
love
I
how
think
long
it
it
should just
is.
be... Okay, I was thinking it would just be the Catboyification of one David Ragdell.
I like
but...
it having the... I like the Dr.
Yeah.
Fancifist. I like it being long for the... Because it's... What? Wacky.
It's wacky.
It's wacky!
That was one of our words, baby. Is that it?
That sounds
Yeah.
like it. I think it's time for a funny little recap.
It's outro
You guys
time.
wanna recap?
Yeah.
You guys wanna recap?
You guys want to recap? This is
I
definitely
do.
an authentic
I'd love
way
to
that we end
recap.
this, rather than doing this
Yeah,
after
definitely.
we wrote the recap.
I'd love to recap right now.
Ashton, you should recap.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, Ashton, recap from your brain.
Regale
Just
the
like-
recap for us. Good friend Ashton.
I will
Oh.
recite it forthwith.
Yeah, recite the recap
Just
right
Ashton!
now.
I jingle and I jangle.
Jingle, jangle, and give us your recap of the situation.
Our words were wacky, purring, and defective. From this, we created Dr. Fancifist and the Catboyification of one David Ragdell. This anime-esque series follows mad scientist Atticus Fanciffist, Matthew Lillard, who, grieving his boyfriend David, Mads Mikkelsen, reanimates his corpse with a few feline features thrown in. But it seems the cat he hunted for parts had an evil streak, and now David's new habits range from eating live river trout instead of dinner to ripping the heads off of civilians. Will Atticus and David's relationship survive? Probably. Who doesn't love homoerotic murder?
Whoa!
Woo, that was definitely the end of the thing that we did, the one-time take. Woo.
Why did
One
you-
take.
One
take,
take.
baby.
One take, baby.
One take, baby.
They call him One Take Ashton.
True.
They do. They'd be wrong. But they don't need to know
I
that.
think
That's the
Yeah,
power of
exactly.
editing. Like this
You don't-
power of editing right here. Throw up the fucking Lion King guys again.
no.
Thanks, Callum.
No problem,
Thanks, Callum.
Ashton.
Appreciate it.
Negative point, Callum, for doing that to Ashton again.
Look, oh fucking hell, the episode's
This-
done.
No?
I'm still
And
losing
we're
points.
not.
Okay.
It's not over. It's not over until the funny little noises happen,
Yeah.
and that's where you put the funny little noise.
Post-production Catboy here. If you enjoyed that, please be sure to share, like, follow, do all the things you normally do with podcasts you like. And be sure to join us in 2 Sundays' time for another episode. The theme song is Serenity by G2KMS, as always. And if you want to get in touch with us, you can do so at writersroulettepod@gmail.com. Or, like any social media, you can find everything in the card, which is in our show notes now. Very convenient. And yeah, thank you very, very much for listening.